library, and today we're going to do a story time about directional words. So there's a big third grade word for that. It's called preposition. Whoa, you could try saying that. Preposition. Big third grade word, you don't have to worry about it, but it means left, right, up, down, in front, behind, inside, outside. Those are all direction words, and we're going to say a lot of those words in our story time today. You can grab a scarf for later. We will be using a scarf at the end of story time. Or whatever you have that's the same kind of texture, a cloth, a towel, or even a t-shirt would work. All right, first we're going to start with a directional song using our hands. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam, shake your hands up if you can. Show me up. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam, shake your hands down if you can. Show me down. Show me up, down, down, up. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam, shake your hands behind if you can. Shake them behind you. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam, shake your hands in front if you can. Shake them in front of you. Behind, in front, behind, in front, behind. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam, shake your hands to the left if you can. Shake them to your left. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam, shake your hands to the right if you can. Shake them to your right. Left, right, right, left, side, 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 side. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam, touch the top of their head if you can. Top, top, top. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam, touch the bottom of your head if you can. Bottom, bottom, bottom. Top, top, top. Bottom, bottom, bottom. Top of your head, bottom of your head. Top of your head, bottom of your head. Bottom, top. In front, behind. Side, side, up and down. Whew, there's a lot of different directions. You open your hands real wide and shut them really tight. Those are also directional words. Open and shut. Open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, put them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open wide your little mouth, but do not let them in. Open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, put them in your lap, lap, lap. All right, I'm going to tell you a story. And at the end of the story, you can tell me what directional word did I use. Okay, here we go. This story is called Ali and the Jar of Olives. And this story is from Iraq. Once there was a man named Ali, and he was an explorer. He went all around doing some amazing adventures. And because of that, he had a lot of gold coins. 1,000 gold coins. Well, he knew he was going to go on another adventure, and he didn't want to take his fortune with him. So he put all of the gold coins into a clay jar. And then he took olives and put a thin layer of olives on top, sealed the jar, and then brought it over to his friend's house, the merchant of Baghdad. And he told the merchant, I'm going to go on another adventure. Can you watch my jar of olives while I'm gone? Of course, said the merchant. Leave it here. I won't even touch it. And so he left it, and he didn't think a second thought about it. Ali went on his adventure and was off into the world. 1 year went by. 2 years went by. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years went by. Ali was still not back. And it was at this point, one night, when the merchant's wife happened to mention during dinner, "I wish we had some olives. I haven't tasted olives in years, and they are so good." Olives were very important to them. And so the merchant popped into his head, "You know, I do have a jar of olives, but it's Ollie's. He left it with me, I don't know, 7 years ago. It's just been sitting here. We could open it. I doubt he's going to come back if he hasn't come back after all this time." And the wife said, "Oh, well, that's not ours. You better leave it." And the merchant said, "No, no, no. Why don't we open it? I think it's ours at this point." And he went, took the jar out. It was covered in dust. Brushed the dust off, unsealed the top. Well, the olives on the top didn't look really tasty, but maybe the ones underneath would be fresher. So he reached in, but was surprised to find a gold coin. He dumped out the entire jar, and sure enough, the jar was mostly gold coins and only had some olives on the top. "I'm rich," thought the merchant. But what if Ollie comes back? Well, he probably won't, but just in case he does, the merchant took the olive jar and filled it with some olives that he bought at the market, and then he hid the rest of the gold away. Another day went by. A week, a month, another month. And then Ollie came back. It had been 7 years and a couple of months, but he had returned. He came over to the merchant's house and said, "Merchant, I'm back. Do you remember that jar of olives that I left you? I know it's been a while, but I've just come to take it back." And the merchant said, "Welcome back. Of course. It's over where we left it. Go take it." Ollie did. They said a few pleasantries, and then Ollie was on his way. Well, after he left, he opened the jar and looked in and was surprised to find it was only olives all the way down. No matter how far he reached, there were no coins. 1,000 gold coins is a lot of coins. He went back to the merchant's house and said, "Merchant, so when I told you this was a jar of olives, I actually had put gold coins. I didn't want you to worry about it because that's a lot of money to have under one roof. But it was just gold coins. And maybe this is the wrong jar?" And the merchant was prepared for this. He said, "No, no, no, no. That is your jar of olives. Don't you recognize it? It's the same clay jar you left. You told me it was only olives, so of course it's only olives there. I think you are mistaken. There are no gold coins here." Well, at this point, they started to argue back and forth, and the neighbors gathered around, and they started to give their input. But no matter how much they talked, they were at an impasse. Who's to say that there were any gold coins at all if no one had ever seen them? And all they knew is that Ollie and the merchant had called this a jar of olives. At last, they had to give up. No one knew what the truth was. Ollie left, upset, but without his money. And the merchant left, no one knowing the wiser. Well, the king used to walk around dressed as commoners and see what was going on. He'd heard a little bit about this story, and he saw some children playing the next day. And the children were pretending to be Ollie and the merchant. "Where's my money?" "You don't have money, you have olives." "Well, here's my jar, but there's no money in it." "I'll give you back your jar of olives because that's what you gave me." And then there was another child who was pretending to be a judge who said, "You know, olives would taste really gross after 7 years. Let's all eat the olives." And the children pretended to put a clay pot in front, open the lid, and take out olives. "No," they all said, and they giggled and ran away. But that gave the king an idea. He went over to Ollie and the merchant and gathered them together, and he held another meeting. And Ollie gave his side of the story, the merchant gave his side of the story, and then the king said, "Well, why don't we take out the olive jar?" That's the one thing that Ollie still had. So he opened it. Here they are, just olives. And then the king brought over 2 experts on olives, and the experts took out the real olives, sniffed them, looked at them, tasted them, and said, "These are definitely this year's olives." And the other olive expert agreed, "Oh yes, this year's olives. Olives from 7 years ago would have gone bad, and olives really only last 3 years." At this time, the merchant knew he'd been caught, and he said, okay. I replaced the jar of olives. The actual coins were in there, and I have them hidden. I'll go give them back to you." The king let it pass because the merchant had confessed. Ali got his money back, his 1,000 gold coins. The merchant got to go back home, and the children who had inspired the kids were each given gold coins as rewards. Let that be a lesson to you that sometimes children can see a solution that the adults don't see. So you should look at situations and tell grown-ups your opinion about them, because your thoughts do matter too. Now, what was the directional word in that story? Inside. The olives were inside the jar, and then we spilled them, and then they were outside of the jar. All right, that was a lot of talking, so we're going to do a little itsy bitsy story. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Make teensy weensy. She's really small. The teensy weensy spider went up the water spout, and down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the teensy weensy spider went up the spout again. Now make great big spider. The great big spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the great big spider went up the spout again. What were the direction words in that song? Up and down. Those were in our story. Okay, I'm going to use this felt board we have over here. Put a really cozy looking bed. On that bed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teddy bears. Oh, there's not a lot of space for all of them. There were 5 in the bed, and the little one said, "Move over, move over." So they all moved over, and one fell off. One fell out. How many are left in the bed? 4. There were 4 in the bed, and the little one said, "Move over, move over." So they all moved over, and one fell off. 2 are on the ground. How many are on the bed? 3. There were 3 in the bed, and the little one said, "Move over, move over." So they all moved over, and one fell off. How many are in the bed now that 3 are on the ground? 2. 2 are in the bed. There were 2 in the bed, and the little one said, "Move over, move over." So they all moved over, and one fell off. Oh, 4 on the ground. How many are on the bed? 1. Put them right in the middle. There was 1 in the bed, and the little one said, "Where is everybody? It's kind of lonely up here. Come on back up." 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 5 in the bed, and the little one said, "Good night." Take a little teddy bear over here. All right, you can stand up for this one too. Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, touch the ground. Teddy bear, jump up high. Teddy bear, touch the sky. Teddy bear, bend down low. Teddy bear, touch your toe. Teddy bear, turn off the light. And teddy bear, say good night. Try that again. Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, touch the ground. Teddy bear, jump up high. Teddy bear, touch the sky. Teddy bear, bend down low. Teddy bear, touch your toe. Teddy bear, turn off the light. And teddy bear, say good night. You can go back to bed there, teddy bear. I have another little... Oh, what was the directional word in that? Over. And then around. Teddy bear, turn around. High, up high, bend down low. All right, they're ready. What do I have behind my hands? There are two neighbors that moved in next to each other. They had never met. On Monday, the first neighbor opened his door. He looked left, he looked right, he looked up, he looked down, he went across the street, and then went back home and shut the door. On Tuesday, the second neighbor opened her door. She looked left, she looked right, she looked up, she looked down, she went across the street, she ran home and shut the door. On Wednesday, they both opened their doors. They looked left, they looked right, they looked up, they looked down, they went across the street, and got so scared they ran home and shut their doors. On Thursday, nobody went out. On Friday, they both opened their doors, looked left, looked right, looked up, looked down, went across the street and said, hello, hello, I'm your neighbor. Nice to meet you. Went across, went up, down, left, right. Oh, there's so many directions in that one. You can put your thumbs out like this too, even if you don't have birds sitting on the ends of them. Two little blackbirds sitting on a hill, one named Jack and one named Jill. Fly away, Jack, fly away, Jill. Come back, Jack, and come back, Jill. Two little blackbirds sitting on a pole, one named high and one named low. Fly away high, fly away low. Come back high and come back low. Two little blackbirds sitting on a cloud, one named quiet, tweet, 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 and one named loud, squawk. Fly away quiet, tweet. Fly away loud, squawk. Come back quiet, tweet. Come back loud, squawk, squawk, squawk. Do that very first rhyme again. Two little blackbirds sitting on a hill, one named Jack and one named Jill. Fly away, Jack, fly away, Jill. Come back, Jack, and come back, Jill. Now we're going to take that scarf out I talked about in the beginning. Ooh, or whatever cloth you have. Okay, let's go riding on an elevator, elevator, elevator. Let's go riding on an elevator. Come along with me. First floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor. Down, 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 down. Got to throw it up in the air. Let's do that again. Let's go riding on an elevator, elevator, elevator. Let's go riding on an elevator. Come along with me. First floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor. Down, 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 down. While we have these, let's do another throwing them up in the air. Go up and down, right? They're really fun. Okay, crumple it in your hand like this. Popcorn kernels in the pot, in the pot. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, then they'll pop. Woo! They're inside the pot, and then they're outside of the pot. Do that one more time. Crumble, crumble, crumble. Popcorn kernels in the pot, in the pot. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, then they'll pop. Woo! I'm gonna sing ABCs. You can dance with your scarf. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Storytime is over. We'll wave goodbye. Thank you for joining Storytime today. You can watch more of our Storytime videos on our YouTube channel. Have a good day. Bye.